Tutorial we had learned about object, and in this tutorial we also learn about object, but here I will show you how we can add object property and delete object property, and also how to get object property using a for in loop. So guys, first of all I will recommend it to you, if you didn't watch my previous tutorial, so please watch my previous tutorial because it will be easy to understandable. And guys, here you can see this is the variable of object, and here I have added some property that's called property. So f name is creative, l name and subs. So guys, here I will show you how to add object property. So first of all I will remove the code from here, and now again I will add some object like person, so equals to, and here I will add object property f name, and f name is creative, and L name is developer, and now I will print this object. So here just same way, document dot get element by id, and our id is demo, and I will show you that. So here in the .html file you can see the p tag, and inside the p tag I have taken an id. The id is demo. So inside of p tag I will print our output. So for that I will take the id demo, and here just I will copy paste demo, and now dot inner html, and now you know guys how to print object because I shown you that in your previous tutorial. So the person dot f name and plus person dot l name. So it's suggesting here l name, and now I will print it. So you can see it's showing creative developer. So if I add some space, so you know guys, here I have to add some space. And now if I want to add subscriber, so guys here I can do one thing like person. I don't need to write the object property inside of object. I can write this outside of object like person dot subs, and here if I add this value, and now if I print like here plus, and now person dot subs. So let's see. So you can see it's showing the subs. So guys, I don't need to add this property inside the object. I can call it outside. I can write it outside. So here you can see I write it outside person dot subs, and I print that. So now I have to add space. So here I will add space. So it will be added some space here. So you can see it's added some space here. And now guys, here I will show how to delete the property. So the same way, if I write person delete person dot subs, so it should be delete subs. This subs means this 50,000. So you can see it's showing undefined because I delete here. And here the same way I can delete f name also. So if I print delete person dot or f name, so it should be remove creative. So you can see it's deleted. That's why it's showing undefined, because actually I deleted this person dot f name, but here I want to print this person dot f name, but it actually delete from here. So that's why it's showing undefined. I will show you how we can call object property in different way. Like guys, here we can see I had written here person dot f name, person dot l name and person dot subs, but instead of that I can write here different way. So before that I will remove the delete code from here, and just here I will add comma, and I will add subs. So subs is 50,000. Okay, and now instead of person.fname I can write here square bracket and inside inverted comma square bracket, and same way I will change that also. And that. So if I save and go to browser, so it should be written the same output. So you can see I am refreshing, but it's showing same output. So guys, here you can see instead of person.fname, here I can write this way also. And now guys, here I will show you how we can use for loop to get the object property. So for that I will remove the code from here also, and first of all here I will write a variable, and the variable name is text and equals to and double inverted comma. That means text variable is now blank. I did not assign any value inside in text variable. I assign is blank, and now semicolon, and now here I will declare the object. So where person, and now just I will write a fname, and fname is and lname. You can write any name of this object property as per your choice, and developer and comma and subs. Okay, and now I will call this object property use of for in loop. So for that here I will write another variable. So I can write the variable is here also. So here I can write also where x, and now here I will write for in loop. So for parenthesis, and inside this parenthesis here I will write x in person. So and now curly braces. So the meaning of that x in person, so x is the variable, and in return the object property. That means when I am using x in person, so it's returning the object property of person. Of the object property of person means this is the object person, and the person's object property means fname, lname and subs. So when I have written here x in person, that means it's returning the object property of person, and I have stored the object property of person inside x variable. So x in person, and now here I can write text equals to, text means this variable. Now I will store this because now I have got this person's object property inside x variable. So now I will store this inside a text variable. So text plus person x plus this. So this means guys, so I want to show the object properties one by one. So that means text plus, because it will be at one by one, so I have added text plus. So because guys I am storing this object person dot or x, that means the object property inside text variable, and it will be print one by one. So that's why it's added plus, because it will be at fname, then plus lname, then subs. So that's why it's plus. And now person dot x. So this is the syntax to print when we using loop. So person and array, this is the array square bracket, and now x. X means now because I have stored all the person objects property inside of x variable, added blank space. So and now just I have to print that. So here I will write the document dot get element by id demo dot inner HTML and now equals to text. And check the browser. So you can see it's printing creative developer 50,000. So if I want to add some space, so same way here and here I will add space. And at the time to assignment tutorial, so here I had shown this text equals to text plus person. So instead of that I can write this way. So text plus, that means this is the same like, I will comment it, and actually this is the same like that. If I write text and here text plus, and this is the both are same, so I can write one, that, so I will comment it that, so it will be return the same output. So you can see it's showing the same output. So hope guys this video is helpful to you, and if you want to get more videos in JavaScript, please subscribe and press the notification bell icon also.